This is the story of David Yarde, wrongfully convicted and buried by corruption within the Suffolk County District Attorney's Office. In 2019, a former Suffolk County Assistant District Attorney, Bobby Constantino, came forward. He told then District Attorney Rachel Rollins that David had proof of his innocence. Rollins said she'd help, but when a supporter tagged her on social media, everything changed. Rollins sent a message to David through his lawyer.
Tell David to be careful who he posts about. He never knows who he might need. I'm no longer helping him get out.
Rollins moved on to a federal role. Kevin Hayden took her place. And Constantino? He found out he was fired when he drove to Boston from New York and saw someone else sitting at his desk. David reached out to Constantino again, and the truth spilled out. A man named John Collins was found with rare bullets, the same kind used in the murder of DeAndre Russ. The match was undeniable. Yet Collins was never charged with the murder. Instead, he was charged separately for the bullets and given a guilty without a finding deal. Only first-time offenders with clean records get those. But Collins had a record.
That's a sign of an informant. Detectives asked the DA to give a deal so they can put their guy back on the street.
Even worse, Constantino revealed what happens behind closed doors. Detectives and prosecutors meet with judges in chambers, asking them to deny motions like David's Rule 30 motion, which proves his innocence.
Even though I know he didn't commit this crime, I know he was out there putting in work, which was worse.
So they buried David, to protect a known informant, to keep up appearances, to make someone, anyone, pay. The scientific evidence proves it, the former prosecutor confirms it, and the truth? It's no longer hidden.
They picked David up at your house. What do you have to say? What was his excuse for it? I mean, you guys had to be pissed. You guys had to be upset, like, what the hell are you doing? You know what I mean? There must have been 17 or 18 of you guys, and a couple of girls too, show up at that party. Do you know what I mean? I mean, someone had to say something to him. Were you losing your mind? What the hell's that all about? What did he say? Did he have any excuse for himself? David said he thought he was going to shoot him, and that's why he did it. Now, I know you're probably the wrong person to ask. Do you know what David did with the gun? Yeah. You never even really saw it? Would you tell me if you did see it, John?